Finally, you see the prescription as Doc Gillespie must have seen it when he wrote it, through the bottom of a whiskey glass. Finally,
You were so clever to use Doc's whiskey glass to read Madame Overy's prescription. Now you prepare to carefully fill it. This is where you concoct all your top. The alcohol lamp feels cool to the touch. The alcohol lamp. The alcohol. The alcohol.
Oops.
The alcohol lamp feels cool to the touch. There is nothing inside the crucible to melt.
Oops. 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 The tube of... Oops.
This is where you concoct all...
Oops. 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 Oops.
You drop the con... This is the desktop. That's the wrong key. That's the... You haven't been able to open this closet since you tested your new formula Looney Glue on it several years ago.
Score!
You pick up the claim check, your hand trembling with the memory of the last time you wore the boots that you traded for it. That monster, Kenny the Kid, looking down at you and laughing as your ear bled in the hot sun. You put those boots away, never to wear them again. And when you moved to Coarse Gold, you sent them to be cleaned and polished. That was years ago. They've probably been lost or thrown away by now. This is no time to sit and read books. You're in the middle of a stirring saga of the Old West.
Score!
Hot dog! Now we're getting somewhere.
You can only take the stairs up or down.
Score!
You take your old gunslinger clothes and your good guy model Stetson hat. The armoire door is wide open, displaying your outfits for all the world to see and admire. You can only take the stairs this side. Sturdy. You can't sleep. You're too restless. Maybe because it's broad daylight. This is no time to sit and read books. You're in the middle of a stirring saga of the Old West. Don't move it. It's covering up the results of a failed experiment involving Madame Ovary, a dog, a melon, and a Tibetan hanging basket. There's nothing under there but more moose. Your authentic moose skin rug looks very attractive with those eyeglasses on it. It would have been a mite less lumpy if somebody had remembered to skin the moose first. There's no You unlock the desktop. The drawer's locked. That just doesn't work like that. You unlock the desk drawer.
Score!
You take the letter out of the drawer. There's no... Why, it's your old roll-top desk. What happened to that roll you recently left on top of it? You must have eaten it. It's...
You received this letter a few years back from your recently dearly departed friend, Phil Graves.
Dear Freddy, thank you so very kindly for your gracious hospitality during my recent convalescence. The floor of your workroom proved a comfortable bed, and the stale pharmacy goods you fed me staved off starvation quite adequately. I must admit to being a little curious of your request that I retain your safety deposit key for you. I cannot imagine what you have secured in that bank vault that could create such strong feelings of both revulsion and endearment. However, I have done as you asked and taken your key with me. I vow to you I will never return this key to you, nor even allow it within your sight. I further swear to keep it with me wherever I go. On this you have my word of honor, for I am ever your friend, Philip D. Graves.
You peek inside the bag. Nope, nothing in there yet. Dadgum's magic elixir is positively guaranteed to cure myopia, melancholia, the vapors, congestion, consumption, malaria, piles, shingles, rickets, leprosy, bubonic plague, gout, bursitis, arthritis, and the galloping cruds. 190 proof. Obvious in advertising is still years in the future. It's an empty can of beans. Why would Mom keep an empty can of beans on her shelf? Well, Mom's memory ain't what it used to be.
Score! You fill the alcohol lamp with Dadgum's alcoholic elixir. This is where your work. You toss it into the The chemical warms slowly over the alcohol lamp. Now it's getting pretty hot. Good thing your calluses are thick. Chemical rapidly reaches a full rolling boil. You quickly You toss it. This is where it's advisable to measure your ingredients instead. This is This is... This is... This is... You talk... The chemical... Now, chemical... You quick... This is where... This... You talk... You carefully label the container, Madam Ovary.
Why, Mary. See, Freddy dear.
That's gonna be 22 cents, Sadie. But for you, I'll make it 19.
What do you say we just sorta take it out in trade? I'm a mite short this week.
Well...
Why, thank you, Freddy. Ooh, you sweet potato pie. I'll catch you tonight, maybe, huh? Or at war.
Short while later...
Freddy Sweetums.
Sadie, I wasn't expecting to see you again so soon.
Sweet thing I had to tell you this. But one of the girls tried a smidge of this, you know, just for fun. Now she's got a goatee. Can you figure out why this stuff seems to decrease womanliness rather than increase it?
That's a tough one. I'll do what I can, though.
You reclaim the prescription from Madam Ovary. This is where the chemical warms slowly over the alcohol lamp. Now it's getting pretty hot. Good thing your calluses are thick. Chemical rapidly reaches a full rolling boil. The chemical rapid. You quickly lick your finger. It's advisable to measure your ingredients instead of just dumping them together. This is where you toss it.
You hope you got this prescription.
That just There's no reason to cork an empty. This is. You carefully.
You hope you.
That just doesn't work.
Why, merci, Freddy dear.
That's gonna be 22 cents, Sadie.
What do you...
Well,
What?
Short while later.
Freddy Sweetums.
Sadie, I wasn't expecting to see you again so soon.
Sweet thing I had to tell you this, but one of the girls tried a smidge of this, just for fun. Now she's got a goatee. Can you figure out why this stuff seems to decrease womanliness rather than increase it?
That's a tough one. I'll do what I can, though.
You reclaim the prescription from Madame Ovary.
Excuse me, Sadie. I've got to run out.
Okay.
Excuse me, Sadie. I've got to run out for a bit. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Okay, Freddy, but hurry back.
Doc?
What? What's that? Oh, I swear, it's an established medical procedure. I wasn't negligent.
No, Doc. I just wanted to tell you that I'm worried about you. Your prescriptions have been getting sloppier and sloppier. Let's work together on this.
You have my complete cooperation. Let's drink to it. Barkeep, another round for my prescription-filling friend here.
Just simmer in your own juices for a while.
They don't want it. You thrust the prescription and the whiskey glass under Doc's nose.
Hey, Doc, this says testosterate. You really want to prescribe this to a woman?
Testosterate? No, I suppose that would be a poor choice. Let's see. This was for Sadie Ovary, right? I must have meant something else. Let me fix it. Ooh. Hey, there you go. Take this back to your pharmacy and have fun.
Thanks, Doc.
Don't come crying to me, George Bailey. I'm gonna swear out a warrant for your arrest. Score!
You study Madame Overy's prescription, fully amended and corrected by Doc Gillespie. You turn... You study... You study...
I'm back, Sadie.
Perfectly.
Nope.
Excuse me.
It's Pete, one of your part-time employees. Pete used to work for a lawn jockey company, but he was fired after puberty when he grew too tall for the business. He's insecure, but he's a good worker.
How goes it, Pete?
Just fine, Mr. Pharkas. Just fine. Sure is a nice day today. Score!
You fill the chemical warms slowly over the alcohol lamp. Now it's getting pretty hot. Good thing your calluses are thick. Chemical rapidly reaches a full rolling boil. You quickly lick. This is where putting you top. You carefully label the
Why, merci, Freddy dear.
That's gonna be 22 cents, Sadie. But for you, I'll make it 19.
What do you say we just sorta take it out in trade? I'm a mite short this week.
Well,
Why, thank you, Freddy. Ooh, you sweet potato pie. I'll catch you tonight, maybe, huh? Or at 4.
short while later.
Freddy Sweetums.
Sadie, I wasn't expecting to see you again so soon.
Sweet thing I had to tell you this, but one of the girls tried a smidge of this, just for fun. Now she's got a goatee. Can you figure out why this stuff seems to decrease womanliness rather than increase it?
That's a tough one. I'll do what I can, though.
You reclaim the prescription from Madame Overy.
How's business, Sadie?
Oh, it has its ins and outs.
Yes, Sadie.
You hope you got this prescription right. After all, pharmacology is an art, not an exact science.
Excuse me, Sadie. I've got to run out for a bit. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Okay, Freddy, but hurry back.
Now get!
You'd like to help.
Doc?
What? What's that? Oh, I swear, it's an established medical procedure. I wasn't negligent.
No, Doc. I just wanted to tell you that I'm worried about you. Your prescriptions have been getting sloppier and sloppier. Let's work together on this.
You have my complete cooperation. Let's drink to it. Barkeep, another round for my prescription-filling friend here.
Just simmer in your own juices for a while.
You thrust the prescription and the whiskey glass under Doc's nose.
Hey, Doc, this says testosterate. You really want to prescribe this to a woman?
Testosterate? No, I suppose that would be on if... And if... Yeah, a poor choice. Let's see. This was for Sadie Ovary, right? I must have meant something else. Let me fix it. Ooh. Here you go. Take this back to your pharmacy and have fun.
Thanks, Doc.
Don't come crying to me, George Bailey. I'm gonna swear out a warrant for your arrest. Score!
You study Madame Overy's prescription, fully amended and corrected by Doc Gillespie. You study...
Don't you find it frustrating to keep replacing that plate glass, Billy?
Nope. I find it a real crack-up.
How?
Yeah.
Time for you shift over.
Oh, please. You've been reading too many dime novels. Stop talking like that.
Just trying to please the tourist, Herb.
Sure, tourist. Whatever. See you later. I'm going to go soak my corns.
My people call it maize.
Jeez.
I'm back, Sadie. Sorry for the delay. I just had to check out a few things.
Perfectly okay, Freddy, hon. I was just admiring the way you display your goods.
Look who's talking.
You study Doc's corrections to Madame Overy's prescription and prepare to carefully fill it.
Oops.
This is where... This is...
Oops.
This is... You carefully label the container, Madam Ovary. That just doesn't work like that.
Score! Why, merci, Freddy dear.
That's gonna be 22 cents, Sadie, but for you, I'll make it 19.
What do you say we just sorta take it out in trade? I'm a mite short this week.
Well...
Why, thank you, Freddy. Ooh, you sweet potato pie. I'll catch you tonight, maybe, huh? Or before.
Hey, Pharkas! My butt's killing me!
He does know how to make an entrance, doesn't he?
Sorry to hear that, Smithy.
Yeah. So give me some of that preparation G.
The tube of Preparation G, the latest anti-hemorrhoidal unguent from the folks at Park Loomis, is labeled Top Tush Treatments since 1848. It's a tattered, well-worn claim check, nearly brown with age.
Score!
That'll be 15 cents, Smithy, but I don't suppose you can pay me.
Are you saying I can't pay my bills fair and square, Pharkas? Well, yeah, I'm gonna settle up tabs with you anyway, since I'm leaving town. Here's what I owe you.
Smithy pays you his tab. A whole $4.87. Holy moly, a windfall. You're rich. Well, kinda, sorta.
And if you take my advice, you get out of this town, Pharkas. Sheriff's closing people up right and left. Something stinks. And I mean them horses, 'cause they're farting up a storm, I'm a-telling you. It was like to pass out. Somebody must have put something in their feed. I don't know what, but I tell you, don't go striking no matches out there. Good luck to you, Pharkas. You was always one of the good.
Good luck to you, Smithy. Your strong back and gruff but good-hearted demeanor will be sorely missed.
But you was a strangin'.
Fire inspection. I'm here to check out your fire safety per the new town regulations. Oh, look here. It's a good thing I came, Pharkas. I'm gonna have to shut this place up tighter than a pissant scrotum.
But, Sheriff, how could you? What's the charge? I haven't done anything wrong.
Fire hazard, my boy. Fire hazard. Why, this building's a terrible fire hazard. Looks to me like this whole damn building's made out of wood.
But, Sheriff... Every building in this town is constructed of wood.
I don't know nothing about that, son. Tough luck, Pharkas. From now on, just keep the front door locked.
But what am I supposed to do, Sheriff? This is my livelihood.
If an eye's you, I'd talk to the bank. Good day.
So Freddy was forced to shut down the old pharmacy again his will. But he vowed to keep the place up, knowing that someday he'd be opening it up again. Problem being, the sheriff, an ornery cuss if there ever was one, was doing this all over town. The hotel, the playhouse, the smithy, the tall and thin shop, closing them all down on some flimsy pretext. There was no telling who was going to be next. Who'd put the sheriff up to it? And what was happening with the horses, for crying out loud? It were a mystery, says I.
Somebody's poor horse seems to be dispelling huge quantities of a noxious methane compound.
Nice horsey. I'd better be nice to this horsey. It has the power to cloud men's minds.
Finally, you get your $4.87. Smithy's pharmacy tab is paid in full at last.
You cleverly locked the door.
Sheriff, do you aim to do anything about the flatulent horses out there?
Not much I can do, Farquaad. You can't go around plugging up horses. They'll explode. We'll just have to sit tight till they get over it.
But the town will be gassed to death by then. We've got to take action now.
I am taking action, boy. I'm, catching up on my office work. Can't go outside anyways till this whole thing blows over. I made a fun of there. Blows over, get it? Get it?
You're a big help.
That's what I'm here for, boy. You want to spend a night in a hoosegow, son? I think that can be arranged.
You wouldn't dream of wearing your cowboy clothes around town until you have both your whole ensemble and a damn good reason.
Y'all just leave them duds alone, boy. You know I likes you, boy, but you go poking round in a man's privates. I takes your hands off him nothing flat, boy, just like that.
Phoo-wee, you can't. The aroma is simply too overpowering. You don't dare touch the horse without some way to protect yourself from the stench.
Score! Sal, do you still have that pair of boots I dropped off for a shine? I know it's been about 6 years now, but I just remembered I left them here.
Let me see. What's the number on this claim check? Let me look under the counter here. Yep, still here. Have them ready for you next Tuesday.
Oh, never mind. I'll just take them as is.
Don't worry about the storage charges, okay?
But it hasn't been offered to you.
Oh, these passenger pigeon skin boots bring back memories of the days before Kenny the Kid gave you an ear job.
Leave the graveyard there. It's being used by the residents. Reboot Hill. Looks... Hey, those temporary headstones are set in place real good. Reboot Hill. Looks like your dear friend Philip has passed on. Gee, it seems like only a day or two ago you filled a prescription for him.
Uh-oh.
You slowly open the coffin.
Say, you ought to do something about that coffin.
This wreck.
Ah, scratch. Scratching right there sure feels good, eh, Freddy?
Oh, those darned kids! Don't they have anything better to do than hide joy buzzers under the outhouse seat?
Penelope keeps the ladder.
Score! Score!
That just doesn't work.
Somebody's...
Score!
You take the leather strap. Smithy won't be needing it now, wherever he is.
Score!
You take the rope. Now that Smithy's closed up shop, he won't be missing it.
This hank of rope is plenty sturdy. Give yourself enough of it and you'll hang yourself. The local insect population has been thriving, what with all the dry weather coarse gold's been having lately. This is one of the smaller ant hills around the town.
Say, it was too bad about your pharmacy being shut down. Must be hard to lose a business so sudden-like. We here at the Bank of Bob sympathize. So before he hardly got nowhere, Freddy I'd be happy to keep it safe in your Christmas Club account here at the Bank of Bob. If you'd open one, that is.
Thumbing through the bank register, you discover that little Charlie Keaton's kid has an account here.
I guess that's how little acorns grow into mighty oaks, 1 penny at a time.
That area is off limits to everyone except people who work at the bank, Mr. Pharkas.
I guess that leaves you out, eh?
Pardon me? What did you say?
I said, I guess you've got a lot of clout, eh?
Oh, that is correct, sir.
You don't need to sign anything. Leave Madam's sign alone. You wouldn't want her running off with the pharmacy sign. You can't see the hotel through the brothel. You left your x-ray glasses at the pharmacy. Ye Old Ore House usually isn't open during the day. Wait until dark, cowboy. The door swings open. From the back, you hear Chester's voice.
Help yourself. I'll be right out.
Hey, I may look like an old goat, but I don't eat like one. You don't owe me nothing. Take it away before I change my mind. Nice. Don't whoop me, boy. Don't whoop me. Y'all got a hank of rope there. You've been garbage picking down at Smithy's old place. Too bad about that. You know, guess Freddy's constitution couldn't handle the noxious fumes that was expectorating through town. Seems to me a man with his education should have known what to do about a simple bit of flatulence. But hey, I'm just a simple, whittling, sort of storytelling, entertaining kind of guy. And that's my story for now. Now get along into bed. It's past your bedtime.
You unlock. Dang it. No points this time. This is where you... This is where... This... You attempt... You cleverly lock the door. The pharmacist... The farm... How? You This is... This is... This is... Putting the stirring rod on the table will contaminate. This is... The pharmacy... Dang it. This is... You talk... You attempt to make something that will cure the horse's flatulence, but until you find a way to breathe easier, you won't be able to get near enough to those horses to use it. So you toss it away and decide to make a fresh batch after you got some sort of gas mask. This is no... There's nothing... The drawer... There is nothing... This side of the armoire doesn't open. The armoire door is wide open. The armoire... One of Hyman Untertaker's coffins is lying in disrepair off near Reboot Hill. It looks like a... Score! You take the key to the church. There's no...
Howdy, Sarah. Any big productions planned this season?
She ignores you.
Mom.
Not that it's any of your business, but I'll be keeping my customers in here as long...
Too bad you...
Don't be just...
None of the items... The buildings...
If you get that thing open, Farky, let me know. It...
You don't feel... You don't... Nobody will miss this key to the church, since the church is never...
I don't recognize that.
Like the key to your gen...
Say again.
I said...
Oh. I don't
Like the...
Say again.
I said...
Oh. I don't...
Like the...
Say again.
I said...
Oh.
You're gonna play on the C... You can... The pharmacy door. How poetic. The farm... You unlock... Dang it. The symphonium hasn't... Oh, that's... The desk... The door swings open.
Help yourself.
The building... What? And...
Too bad about that, you know. Oh, guess Freddy's constitution couldn't handle the noxious fumes that was expectorating through town. Seems to me a man with his education should have known what to do about a simple bit of flatulence. But hey, I'm just a simple, whittling, sort of storytelling, entertaining kind of guy. And that's my story for now. Now get along into bed. It's past your bedtime.
Score!
You pull the ice pick...
Score!
Digging...
Score! Score!
With all the precision of a serial killer, you deftly poke some holes in the tin can with the ice pick. Ha! Having accomplished your immediate desire, and in the process hopelessly dulling the ice pick, you exhibit absolutely no regard for this barren piece of locality laughingly called the environment by brazenly tossing the ice pick away. You're such a consumer.
Score!
You drop the charcoal into the tin can. Now we're getting somewhere.
Score!
You slip the leather strap through the holes in the tin can. They fit perfectly. Congrats! You always wanted a tin feed bag.
Score!
Congratulations on making this homemade gas mask. Devilishly good work.
The pharmacy door is... You unlock the door. Dang it! No points there. This is where... This is... You talk... Well, that was a fun experiment, but it's not going to help you out of your present mess. You throw it all away as you leave your lab table.
Sam, don't let anyone go out on the street till I give you the say-so. The town's being smothered in horse gas. I don't know how it's happened, but I'm gonna do something before we all choke to death.
Yes, I thought somebody burnt some popcorn or something. Silent but deadly for sure. But don't worry about my customers, Fred. They're not going anywhere.
Sam!
Yes.
A really terrifically disgusting idea. Unfortunately, the horse's tail momentarily blocks your access.
Score!
In what may well be the most revolting idea you've ever had, you hold the brown paper sack up to the horse's anal sphincter and wait. With a reverberating the horse responds, inflating your bag with a foul sample of gas. You quickly twist the bag shut to lock in freshness.
The pharmacy door is locked. This ain't Mayberry, partner. You unlock. Dang it.
Ah, scratching right there sure feels good, eh, Fred?
The gaseous spectroscope doesn't work unless the alcohol lamp is lit and the spectroscope has been placed in front of the lamp. Good idea, Freddy. The spectrum lines on that etched glass viewer reveal volumes to those who know how to read.
Score!
This This is where you This is you drop. You carefully label the jar aminophilic citrate. Congratulations, you've just created your first batch of Pharkas's deflatulizer. You don't That just doesn't work like that.
Score!
You carefully pour the deflatulizer into the horse's water trough. The horses greedily lap up the delish and nutrish medicated trough water.
Seeing as how his home-brewed patootie sealant done the trick on these horses, Freddy ran round and dumped the stuff into all the horse troughs in town. It weren't long before the folks of Coarse Gold was all breathing a sigh of relief. Freddy tossed away his homemade gas mask. Kind of a shame, too, since he could have made a purty penny off from the patent rights. Life returned to normal, for a short spell any hooch, until one lazy day when one of the local inbreds came a-running up with the latest calamity.
Board up your windows and doors. Lock up the women and children. Run for the border, Louise. There's a stampede a-coming. A stampede! Hurry up, Freddy. You only got a week and a half before they get here.
A week and a half?
They's snails!
Snails? Snails?
Good heavens! This is the worst thing to happen to Coarse Gold since the great hail of clams back in '83.
Hey, Mom, you wait. Howdy, Hopalong.
Freddy Pharkas, you cannot hang around my kitchen. Go away, get lost.
Yeah.
These snails are the leading edge of a stampede of imported French escargot recently escaped from a haughty San Francisco restaurant being chased by a posse of snooty San Francisco chefs. They appear to stretch to the horizon, and they're heading straight for town. If you don't do something soon to prevent them, they'll slime the entire city.
Sam, there's a stampede headed for town. Don't go outside.
We're open 24 hours a day, Fred. I never go outside. Besides, the sun dries out my beautiful skin.
I'm just saying...
Oh, right. Tell you what, I'll stay in here and serve drinks and collect money. You run around outside like a chicken with your head cut off and save the town. Okay? Okay.
Hey, anybody want to see my spectacular tablecloth trick?
Anybody want to see my famous Julienne, a troublemaker, and serve him up as a side order with a chicken? Smart boy.
You won't need it. Won't.
Hey.
Anybody? Maggie.
Mom.
Just let me guess. You only have one cavity, am I right?
Huh? No. I wanted to know if you have any salt. There's a stampede of snails a-comin', and I mean to stop 'em.
I don't know anything about no stampede. Unless they're stopping here to eat, I don't even care. As for salt, you know we're a salt-free community. That's why everyone's so, laid back. Low blood pressure, and we aim to keep it that way, son.
Dang. Well, what could I use?
Well, beer works for me. I just spread a little of it out along the back porch, and them little buggers just follow it right off.
Geez, Mom. Thanks.
Now get your ass out of here.
The doors.
Help yourself.
They're no. They're.
Score!
This
Sheriff, are you going to help me stop that stampede before it runs over the whole town?
Now look here, Fark Black. Stopping them horses from pooting the town away was all well and good. But you can't stop a stampede, can you? Why, there's nothing to be done but batten down the hatches and hope for the best. Me, I figure I'm safe in here. This is the only building in town made out of rock. So you go save your butt, boy, or get out of town like the smart folks are doing. Why, sure I...
Ooh.
You cleverly... Someone... The lad... Score! Hello. Sissy glares at you with a look that says, I know 1,000 ways to cause pain to a human body. You want to start counting? Score! Score! You would never dream of stealing a candle from a church, but they wouldn't miss one of those puddles of candle wax. Talking to ducks? Desperate for company?
These snails are the leading edge of a...
Morning, son. Why, I can remember playing right by this very bridge when I was your age.
What a liar you are. You were born in old St. Louis.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I listened to the prologue like everybody else. In fact, I can't get the darn thing out of my head. I've been hearing it in my sleep. Thanks loads. Even...
The doors...
Help us.
Willie, you heard about the snail stampede?
Yepper?
Ever hear of anything like this happening?
Nope, never.
Well, what am I supposed to do about it? You can breathe easier now, Sal. I took care of that little problem with the horses. Turns out somebody put lentils in their feed. Ever hear of anything so dastardly?
That's a devious, all right, Freddy. But now, what you gonna do about that stampede heading for town?
What am I gonna do about it? Why is it always me?
Sure, and you're the smart one, Freddy Pharkas. The one in control. The one we're all watching and counting on. You're the protagonist here. The rest of us are just extras. Now, go be a bunny lad and stop at the stampede!
But it hasn't...
Oh, no. So...
I was going...
Now get!
Heck, you don't owe me any money. You haven't bought anything from me in ages.
Not need your money. Mom pay me better than I make in San Francisco. Develop nouvelle frontier cuisine. very popular.
Have you heard, Hop Sing? There's a stampede a-comin'.
Nobody tell Hop Sing nothing back here. Hop Sing could fall over and die and rot, and nobody would even know for days.
Well, I'm telling you now.
Yeah. Go and leave Hop Sing to suffer in silence. So what if everybody ignore me? So what if nobody talk to me back here except Mom when she wants something? So what if Hop Sing slave over hot steam table all day and work finger to the bone?
I thought you were going to suffer in silence.
Okay for you, Freddy Pharkas. You get yours, you see. You just like all the rest. Vamos!
Mom! Hey, Mom!
Just let me guess. You only have one cavity, am I right?
Huh?
I don't...
Dang.
Well, be...
Jeez, Mom.
Now get your ass out of here.
Hop Sing's moving too fast to be caught.
Trying the old hot wax? Trying.
That just...
You slide your hand back and forth across the rusty tracks, getting a little rust burn in the process.
Score!
You grab a couple of snails from the front of the pack while imagining the aroma of warm, drawn butter. If you only had a few mushroom caps to go with these.